In this world, is the destiny of mankind controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, even over his own will.
On May 6, 2021, Kentaro Miura had sadly passed away. He was a great talent, a great artist, and a legend to all of those who have come to know Berserk. In all honesty, I have never really known him that much as a person. Just like all mangakas, he tends to live a quiet life dedicated to his craft. But what I can really relate to him by would be my love for Berserk. As a series, Berserk have spanned for over 30 years with its continued support from its fan base, even before I was born. Although there have been a huge gaps in chapter releases time and a number of hiatus throughout the years, it still managed to attract many new fans to it in this long time span. That just goes to show how amazing Miura's storytelling and his artwork is. What makes Berserk so beautiful is its ability to capture scenes and moments with a sense of awe. You can feel the emotions of each character through the slightest of movements. Their rage, fear, sadness, and happiness could all be conveyed to us readers through a simple action. But at the same time, it is filled with complexity and depth. I remembered when I first read it back in 2017, sometimes it took me about 10 to 15 minutes just to finish a single chapter, because I had to stop between each scene and try to really understand what the author is trying to show. Like when Guts had to kill Adonis, and for a second he froze afterwards. Now at first glance you could just say that's because he just killed a kid. But that doesn't make any sense for him to make such a traumatized reaction. I mean, this is the same Guts who slaughtered thousands and thousands in wars without even batting an eye. But then you remembered, oh, he was the same. Just like Adonis, as a kid, he tried to prove himself so badly to his adoptive father, Gambino. However, he was always rejected for his love. He was mistreated, molested, unloved, and alone. He sees the kid as himself, but still had to kill him anyways, just after he had already killed his father. Just like way back when he had to kill Gambino. You could see the mental struggles and anguish that he felt as he tried to question himself of his innocence and his humanity in that single moment. Berserk has always kept that narrative throughout the story. It is a story about ideologies, personal growths, and philosophical meanings of life, mixed with a great theme, amazing composition and atmosphere, well-written characters, incredible fight scenes, and Miura's jaw-dropping artwork. It contemplates each other massively to create an interesting and mysterious world for us to explore. With each chapters, I felt like I was talking to Miura himself. I can feel his great amount of work and dedication that he had to put in to draw and narrate each scene. It makes us feel even more grateful and blessed to have a chance to witness it. Sadly, I've never really known about his battle behind his story. While Guts was fighting his own battle, Miura's also had to fight his own. He had a heart condition that continually affects his health on the long run, until eventually he no longer had any strength left. Miura had pulled all his heart and soul into Berserk. In a way, Miura is Berserk. After his passing, his co-workers in Young Animal Studio had released one last chapter of his work, chapter 364, A Tear Like Morning Dew, is the last chapter of the Berserk series, with a heartwarming note at the end. I feel an overwhelmingly amount of loss of the end of Berserk, but I also know that it is the right thing to do. Berserk has meant so much to me as a kid without an adult figure to look up to at that time. It made my insecurities, anxiety feel so insignificant to the bigger picture. But it also teaches me, and I hope many others as well, to be stronger as a person. We are all guts wielding that giant sword, trying to fight our way for a better future against all odds. I think that's what Miura would have wanted. It is to make an impact. I wish Miura's family the best, and for Miura himself to be in a much better place. For all those who have made Berserk possible, you guys deserve all the praises. For all the Berserk fan out there, it has been a long journey, and one that we should be proud to be a part of. Berserk will always have a place in my heart. Thank you for making me who I am today, and farewell.